Boom. What's up, adventurous DIY fans? You already know what it is, man. I'm back with another video. And as promised, I'm here with part few of probably a part 5. Or probably, it'll probably be a 6-part video because, as I said, I'm going to share my story on how I became a master electrician in the state of Texas. And this video, or these videos, is to encourage persons who want to become an electrician in the state of Texas. And anywhere else, same guidelines. Codes may be a little bit different, but the guidelines remain the same. Now, I put out a few videos prior to this one, and I see a few negative comments. But let me just get this behind me. Over here, it's just positive energy, 6 days a week, twice on Sundays. And what does that mean? If you don't like the content, please unsubscribe. Take your negative energy somewhere else, because I'm not about to deal with all that negative energy. The good comments, I see them. Negative comments, I see them. And I'm not going to talk about this again. But watch this. This information here will help somebody who want to get in the trade. All right? As I said, I have a story, and I'm going to tell you guys everything from start to finish, how I became a master electrician, off this book right here, National Electrical Code, right? And oh, by the way, before I go any further, Ohm's Law. If you're a third-year apprentice or fourth-year apprentice looking to take the journeyman's test, if you don't know how to use your power wheel or your Ohm's Law, forget about it. I can tell you that, because Ohm's Law is the basics of being an electrician, a good electrician, and determining sizes of wire, sizes of breaker, feeders, you name it. All right. So, as I said, if you haven't already done so, please hit the like button. Hit that little bell icon there. Subscribe. That would mean every video I post, I will try to post one video a week or parts per week. Also, I will do a little math problem here and there, probably some voltage drop, some motor derating, all these tables I'll probably go over. If you guys have any question, ask me. Last video I see one guy ask about the union. I've never worked in the union yet, but I can tell you whatever it is, go for it. Go for it. We're short of electricians around here. Most persons, they're going into IT right now, which that's good, but still we need power to run those computers, right? Money, are you gonna make 100,000, 80,000 out the door? No. Most persons just want to get in trade, get out there, bam, give me 70,000, give me 80,000, give me 90, 100,000. But it's a process, and that's what I'm here to tell you about, my story. That way you can use my story and determine if you want to become an electrician. Last video I talked about the 5 P's. Proper preparation prevent poor performance. But also, we can make it 6 P's. And the P that I left off was patience. This thing doesn't come overnight. And even today, as we speak, as a master electrician, there's still a lot for me to learn. I don't know everything. Some things I still have to sit back and watch, So me standing here is not that I know it all, but what I know, I would like you to know, right? And you can, as I said again, I don't want to be too repetitive here, but you can use my situation for your upbringing situation. All right, so let's go. 2016, I officially moved to the state of Texas. Came to this country, don't know what I'm gonna do for a job. I know I'm very handy. I grew up around trucks, love trucks. Thought I'd buy a truck, start do some OTR. Back in my country, I went to I did electrical and mechanical engineering in school, but nothing counts right here. So when I come here, I decide that, I'm gonna drive a truck. I'm gonna buy a truck and I'm gonna do OTR. That's what the money is in. And man, I don't know if y'all are familiar with Texas, but my wife decided to take me down south. I'm in the Metroplex area, the Dallas area. Man, we was driving probably, I think it was all day and we're still in Texas. That's so far it was. Right after that, I decided, man, no, I would never drive a truck in the States. Everything is so far, especially in Texas. But I know I like electrical. I like how the flow of electricity work. I just like the cool idea of a three-way switch, the neutrons or proton, all of that. Magnetic field. I said, man, I would do good with being a line electrician. Like, work with Encore, Entergy, one of those companies. Then I start reading, Googling all the stuff, and I see, man, there's Apprentice license. Once you have a social security number, you can reach out to TDLR, fill out the application. That time I paid $20. I don't know how much it is right now. I paid $20, and within a week time, I get a mail from TDLR. It was my apprentice license. Didn't have a job. I get the license Friday. Sunday, that same long trip we went on, we went back on a second time. I meet a guy. Said, man, I work for a temp agency. If you're looking for a job, I'm pretty sure they will hire you. But I said, man, I never been EMT yet. I don't know nothing about EMT. I said, EMT is conduit, like pipe, metallic conduit. And he said, go to this, when you go back to Dallas, go to this place. It's called American Trade. I go there. The guy said, can you bend pipe? I said, no, but I just want a job at this point. Fresh living here, start over, everything. The guy said, how much you looking to make? I said, man, I'm looking to make $12. Sorry, y'all. I'm looking to make $12. He said, okay. I said, man, with your attitude, you learn to bend the pipe. I said, all right. He said, go home, I'll message you. The guy messaged me about 11 o'clock that night. He said, man, you need to show up at this job tomorrow. You're gonna start at 1750. You hear what I said? 1750. So okay, I go. Then I realize I start working here and there. This is commercial, industrial. I don't know nothing about this, you know. But then I figured, man, I like this. A few weeks in, I said, oh man, I don't like this because I don't know where I'm going the next day, or, you know, I gotta be figuring out where I'm going when. So 2 months passed, I said, man, I need to find a company, even if I'm making less. That means when I wake up in the morning, I know where I'm going. Bam. They call me and send me to another company. Because I was out of work for 2 days. Then they sent me to this company. When they sent me to this company, man, they start, you know, it seemed like 15 of us as temporary workers. And I said, man, I would like to work for this company, but the foreman, which me and the foreman, we're cool right now, man. We're like, the foreman start every day, he's like, man, I don't like how this guy work out. I don't like how this guy work out. Every day I feel like, man, I'm on the cutting board. I'm gonna be fired soon. Feel me? Well, anyway, despite all of that, I was the last person on the job with the foreman. Foreman moved me to a next job. Moved me to a next job. I said, oh, yeah, this is good, but I'm still temporary. I work my butt off, man. Bending the pipe, I can't even bend the pipe. He stand down on the floor. I'm in the attic sweating in the summer. It's 110 degrees up in the attic and I'm bending the pipe. There's space in there to bend the pipe. Hey, I would love to see those parts now. Comparing to when I just started. But anyway, he asked the owner of the company, man, this guy would like to be hired here. The guy called me. He said, meet me at my shop. Meet me at the shop 5:30 Thursday morning. When I go there 5:30 in the morning, the guy asked me, he said, man, what can you do? All these guys talking about you. I said, man, I'm just learning, but I cannot bend pipe. So you're gonna bend pipe in a few weeks. He hired me 5:30 a.m. August 7, 2017. Never forget that. After that, I get an opportunity to prove myself. Not only the opportunity to prove for myself, but to take care of my family. My career started. They offered to pay for school for me. They send me to school. I go to work in the daytime. They send me to school in the evening. They said, as long as you keep a grade A, you don't have to pay. So I was, you know, trying my endeavor best to not pay, which I never end up paying. You know, so the requirement here in Texas is you have to have 8,000 hours, which at that time you could only make 2,500 hours a year, or 2,000 hours a year. No, 2,000 hours a year. That's all you could make. And 4 years in school, and then you're eligible to take your journeyman's. When I figured that out, that was my only goal. So anyway, I tell you all of that to tell you all of this. If you're trying to get in a trade, there's short-term goals and long-term goals. Now let's work on the short-term goal. So I was enrolled in school. 3-year, 4-year. I mean, it wasn't easy because you work hard in the day. You got to go to school in the night from I think 5 to 8:30 or 8:40. Then you gotta, it's repetitive, 2 days a week. You know, a lot of guys have kids, a lot of person drop out, a lot of people should stay. But remember the 6P, patience. I stuck through it. I mean, it wasn't easy. There's a lot of time I feel like I was gonna give up, but I have a strong support system at home. Give thanks to the Most High above for that. And you know, my wife, she pushed me. She, you know, she encourages me, and I did it. I start running my own jobs before a journeyman. The company that I went to, it's not a large company, but the opportunity they gave me was priceless to me. Up until today, I still work for that company. I'm not gonna make this video too long. I'm gonna cut it right here and just subscribe, like, and share. Part 3 will continue, but I don't want to make these videos too long because they'll get boring. But just take the encouragement out of what I am saying. And with that said, I'll see you in the next video. Yeah man, I'm out.